Alright, so I started working on the car again. Been a little bit, had some stuff going on. But we're back at her. As you can see, I cut and re-welded, re-tacked everything on. And as you can see, my OCD kicked in and we're a lot more centered now. So we're good to go. Gonna do some welding, fill in these gaps, and we'll get her cleaned up and that front bumper will be mounted. Alright, so you can see now I got everything fully welded. I built some little pieces in there to close up the gap. Everything looks pretty good, which is nice. I can finally get these front bumper on and be done with the bumper fabrication. So we got the bumper fully mounted now, looks pretty good. Gaps are decent, bolted right on. Tucked in a few inches. It was out to about here before, so we've come in a long ways. Looks a lot better in my opinion. So yeah, we can move on to something else now that the bumper's finally done. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is an ignition upgrade. Take this old trusty cap and rotor and million-year-old wires and stuff, and they're going to make way. I stole some plugs and wires, or some wires, nice MSD wires. Cap and rotor, an Excel Super Coil. Stole these two off of one of my other project trucks with a small block Chevy in it. And I stole this off of a big block that's not being used right now. It's in the rebuild phase, so I'm going to put those in there. Make it look a lot nicer, make it spark a lot better. And we got some dielectric grease. I always recommend use this between the boots and the terminals. Keeps the water and moisture out. And then again, between the other boots and the spark plugs, keeps the moisture and everything out of there. Give you years of trouble-free maintenance, and we're good to go. Alright, so there you go. I got the cap, and rotor, coil, plugs and wires all lined up. Biggest thing to remember is your firing order. MSD comes with these nice little clips on here. I didn't have to move them at all. Tells you which wires are for what, which is nice. Chevy firing order 18436572 on all of their V8s. You just got to pay attention to where number 1 is and which rotation they go in. On this one, it's a little bit weird because number 1's back here. Usually, number 1 will be lined up with number 1 cylinder. So, in the number 7 spot would normally be number 1, but this one's a little bit out. But yeah, fired it up. Runs like a charm, a lot smoother now than what it did before, so we're going to burn everything now. Good ignition upgrade. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later.